Alright, so I am back, and today we're going to take a look at the Generations Toys mixer truck. So quick look at the packaging. You got this good artwork of the figure. You guys know my current shtick of I want product images somewhere on the box. And there isn't one. But yeah, that's what you got. If you open this up, it just is the black sleeved, or the black box. It says Generation Toys. Nothing else on it. That's it. It's a nice box. Oh, one thing I will mention, if you don't know how to use the foam, that foam inserts that this has, it's a pain in the ass to open, but if you don't know how to use that, don't use it. This company doesn't really know how to use it that well, because it's almost like he's got black dust all over the figure. So that's kind of irritating. Trying to clean that all off. So here is the figure in his bot mode. You got a couple different ways to display him. I like this one because it just gives him this big, bulky profile, and I kind of like it. Is he really heavily G1 inspired? No, probably not as much as I would like, and not as much as I know a lot of other people would like. Because I don't think Mixmaster had the faceplate. I guess I can try and look it up real quick. Let's see here. Let's see. Images of Transformers Mixmaster. Okay, we got a bunch of Revenge of the Fallen crap. Let's see here. Where's the G1 image? Oh, here we go. Oh, look, he does have a faceplate. I wonder, did he have that in the cartoon? Let's go to this one. Oh, this one doesn't have it. So I don't know. Whatever. Web. G1tfwiki.net. That shows him without a faceplate. Let's see if we can find him in the cartoon here. There's his truck. I know this is boring, but that's perfect. Trying to look at his face and you can't find it. Here's another picture, maybe. Okay, yeah, he does not have a faceplate in the cartoon. Let's see if they have a picture of the original Choi. Real quick. There's the toy. And faceplate. There you go. So, anyway, so it looks like they're going for toy accuracy on their face design on this guy. Not so much the cartoon accurate. So yeah, he's got a pretty heavy duty backpack going on here. You can take this. This is an issue that we'll get to in a minute. You can take this here, and this does rotate out like so. And you can rotate it around. Just try and get everything out of the way. There we go. Rotate. Rotate. Like so. And then you can close this back up like this. Come on. I don't know if that's right. Yeah, I guess that's right. No, that's not right. Anyway, but you can close it up and you can have the big head thing like the G1 toy does. And it looks, honestly, it looks a little ridiculous. You know, if I were to display them like this, I don't think I would want to. But like I said, if you open this up, you can then take this down and just kind of wedge it around. You can leave it like this if you want, or you can flip it around like I did, and you're good to go. So, accessory wise, he does come with this pistol. It does extend. The handle, though, is really short, as you can see. So when you plug it into this hand, it only grips by about the from that bottom notch down. That's really all it clips on, because of the way the hand's designed with that thumb and the way the gun's designed. So it's in there very, very lightly. So I really don't like that. They really should just, you know, Scrapper doesn't have that problem. His gun, you know, he's got a long handle, so when you put that into his hand, you're good to go. And he holds it pretty securely. He just doesn't, because it's just such a tiny gun. I guess one could plug it into his forearm if you wanted to, and that doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look awesome either. So it's just a little irritating decision there. Also with accessories, he does come with this, you know, his instruction sheet, which if yours is assembled correctly, you don't need it. And then this, which is a how to replace a whole bunch of parts on Scrapper. It keeps saying lube. I don't have any lube, so I don't know what we're going to do about that, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'll probably show off how to do that, but it comes with this baggie here of parts. Come on. I'm having a hard time opening a piece of tape. It's been one of those days. Alright, so open this up. Oh, and I cut the plastic. I didn't want to cut the plastic. I wanted to cut the tape. So we got little bits here. Looks like they got new forearm covers. Hopefully these are not just replacement bits, although that's what it kind of looks like. No, it's a lot thicker. The plastic here is a lot thicker on here than it is on there. So that's nice. So they didn't just give you a replacement bit. I know TFC did that with one of their guys. Like, they didn't actually fix anything, they just gave you an extra part. And we got this, so what is this, hip assembly? New waist joint? Huh. And this, I believe, goes into the backpack on Scrapper. So yeah, we'll take a look at those at some point. As for the figure itself, for posability, his head is on a ball peg. It looks like you get about to there, and then about to here. Not much more than that. Up. This is as far up as he goes. He goes a little down. So his posability on his head is a little limited. Honestly, it does feel a little loose. Not bad though, but it is there. Shoulders swivel up and down, in and out. He does have significant arm kibble here that kind of gets in the way. It is on a ratchet, so where you put it is where it's going to stay though, so that's nice. There is a bicep swivel right above the elbow. Elbow bends. Take the worthless gun out. Hand rotates. Fingers open and close at one pen. Waist. Looks like he's got a little side-to-side action going there. Waist. If you've got everything lined up just right, he does have a waist swivel. But things don't seem... It seems a little hard to get it perfect. Hips ratchet up and back and forth. swivel in and out. There is a thigh swivel, bends at the knee. And then the foot is on a hinge here, and then a ball joint at the base of the foot. And then he's got these stupid little heel spurs, which I don't know if he needs them. Let me just try and tuck those in and see what happens here. Yeah, it looks like he can stand fairly well with them. Yeah, these things are kind of, I mean, this is kind of humorous. I mean, really, this is this is what they can give us for a heel spur. I mean, really, come on, guys. That's just sad. I mean, that is. It's like gluing on a little piece of cardboard on the back. Okay, we're good to go. That's a Hasbro design. Come on, guys. You can do better than that. We've seen you do better than that if you really are Warbitron. Anyway, not bashing the figure. It just that was just an odd choice, and it doesn't look like he needs them. Other than that, I kind of wish that these legs would go a little bit straighter rather than the angled, like Make Toys does. But all in all, I think it's a fairly good representation of him. It works pretty well. This is not transformed properly. There we go. So I had a problem with mine, and it's a major pain in the butt. But there was a misassembly. There's a piece inside here that was supposed to be folded up inside here, which is now, but it was actually folded up outside, so the leg would only transform about that far. So there's a big piece, so you have to take the whole cab section off. So I'm hoping that I'm one of the very few, if any, that got that. If you guys are getting these figures and you do have that, I will show. And you ask me to. I will show off how to fix that. It's real simple, a little nerve-wracking, but it is simple to fix. Now I don't want to do it unless you guys ask me to, because I don't want to, risk further damage to my figure. So if that's the case, just let me know, and I'll get you taken care of. I'll show you how to do that. It's real easy. So yeah, gun sucks. Figure's pretty nice. Otherwise, I like the bulk of it. So far, he's my favorite Mixmaster of the options that we have. We have Make Toys, we have Generation, the Combiner Wars, and the TFC. So far, this guy's my favorite. I'm wanting to see how Toy World does theirs. Because I don't think anybody's quite nailed him. And nobody's quite nailed Long Haul so far either. Alright, so to transform him, fold this up here, like that. You want to take the arms here or let's start with the chest. So you want to pull the chest out, like so. And then rotate this piece around. And then this piece here will come up, like that. And again, like I said, you got your side to side there. And this is how he would look. Oh, and this piece here can slide out a little bit. It's on a bad slider, so it doesn't quite work well. But this pops off. I don't know if that's deliberate or not, but it does pop off, so you can kind of work with it a little bit better and pull it out. And it's that clear plastic that Warbitron loves. So you can do that if you want to. And then, let's see here. We want to take the arms. Oh, okay. That's right. Before we flip that up, down here in this section here, you want to flip these panels here up, like that. Maybe grab something to help you. Pull it up. There we go. In case you're wondering what this is, it's a razor drill. I And then we do, let's see here. Yeah, this comes up. You can see this little stress mark going on in there, so it is a Warptron figure. That's how you can tell. Rotate the forearms around like this. Arm goes up, forearm rotates around, and then you take this assembly here and it slides in like that. And then you take the forearm and this will rotate around, and there's a section here that tabs into the back like that. So you untab that and this will pull down and you're able to tab that into place. Same thing on this side. Alright. Then this piece here, there's a tab right here that'll plug into that slot right there. Alright. This piece will come down. Like that, and then there's a little circle tab right there that'll plug into this circle port right here. Just like so. Pull this up, and then this will, there's another tab inside right under there. They'll plug into the forearms. It's kind of hard to show that because of the way things are angled. There you go. Let's tab that in, pull this out. And tab that in, just like that. Then you can take this assembly here. I don't know why it's giving me a hard time today. Oh, okay, and then just tab that in, like together. All right. Now the legs, now that I have them fixed, are actually pretty simple, easy transformation here. So you just you want to pull the feet down like so. Untab this section here. Pull this section here back like that. This will flip in. So back and flip in. Rotate these panels here. Will come up, rotate around, and then there's a tab right there. I'll plug into this slot right here. Alright, and then rotate the smokestack around. Take this and it will rotate in like so. Right? That's not right. Let's see here. Like this, I believe. Yep, there we go. Anyway, so you take the foot, this will rotate around and then fold in like so. And then you can close this up like that. Bring this down. Rotate the smokestack first. Rotate this down. These two will tab in together like that. Front of the cab will come down and you just tab the cab section together. Pull it all the way down, and then there's these little pieces here that'll fold in and tab into place like that. Then you can rotate the wheels down a little bit. And then this assembly will just come down, pull this up, And there's a slot there that this little peg here will plug into. Same thing on this side. Pull this down, and then these will tab in. Like so. Are you giving me difficulties today? Come on. It's not hard, it's just not wanting to cooperate with me today. Oh, man. Alright. What are you doing? It's one of those, like, as soon as I get one side in, the other side decides to pop out. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we got it in truck mode. Rolls really well. It's got the rubber tires. And then, the gun. You can take the gun here. There's a port right inside there. Just take that and you can just plug it in. And yeah, rolls really well. Looks like a proper Mixmaster or mixer truck, rather than the reverse design that Hasbro decided to go with. You know, I guess to each of their own, right? But yeah, he's pretty cool. I like him. Transformation, well, it seems a little difficult. It's really not. It just wasn't cooperating with me. I don't know what's going on there. Part of it might be because of the fact that I had mine misassembled and maybe there was a little damage to it when I fixed it. But for the most part, it seems to be just fine. So, I don't know. Or maybe it's just me and just sucking at transformations at the moment. So yeah, anyway. So let's get him transformed back into bot mode. Because that's what everyone's dying to see again, right? So untab these sections now that they're deciding to stay tabbed in, I guess. Pull these down. Down. Split the legs. Start with the bumper and then split the legs. Then you can pull this whole assembly down like that. Pull this out. This will rotate around. This piece will fold down like this. Collapse this up, and then this tab here will plug into that slot right there. These are tight fits, just to warn you. It doesn't feel very nice, but once it gets in there, it seems fine. And this will just tab in there like that. This will rotate down like that. Rotate the smokestack. Close this up, and there you go. There's one leg. Again, flip this down. Close that up. Rotate this. This swivels around. This swivels down. Open up this panel. Like so. This will tab in. Like that. Rotate that. There. Close. Foot. Done. Legs done. Take the wheel assembly here and just untab this. And this will pull out, or untab the arms first, yes. Pull out the gun. Rotate the arms out. Rotate down. This will tab in. And then you can flip the forearm forward. Like so. Close that up. Rotate that around. Chest comes up. Tabs in. If you want to go with my look, the way I like to have him look anyway, split this barrel. It's really hard the first time, but the easiest way to do it is just push in on the middle, and that will split it up. Pull these out. This will come down, and then you can rotate it. That's how I like to have it. Rotate. Try and rotate it. There we go. And then this can fold. This whole assembly can fold down and in, and then these barrel sides kind of pretty much stay in place. At least they were earlier. All right. And then this comes up. Fold the collar down. And there you go. Back in bot mode. And I like the overall look of the truck. I like the overall look of the bot. I wish the gun handle was longer. That's probably my biggest gripe. So that he can hold his gun. You know, maybe they could have done one of those where you got the small peg here and then you flip it and then there's a longer peg. That's what I would like. You know, something like that. Alright, and he's a little unstable because of those heel spurs. Rotate those out. They're stupid, but they work. Alright, size comparison time. Here he is with an MP car. You can see he's a full head taller than the MP car, so that's about right. That's the way I always envisioned the Constructicons. Here he is with MP10. So again, I think that's just about right. He's a little bit bulkier than he should be, but I'm okay with it. And then here he is with a couple other Constructicons. Here he is with the TFC Scrapper. So you can see how much bigger he is in comparison to Scrapper. You know, and somebody was telling me, they're like, oh, I think the green was wrong, or something like that. I don't think the green's wrong. I think the green is perfect. His green's too dark. Rotate these out. I forgot to do that. I think it's the purple. The purple is too dark on this guy. And you'll see that really evident here with the Combine Wars Scrapper. They're about the same size. You can definitely tell which one's got more posability because he's got elbows. But his purple is a lot more vibrant than his. So that's a difference right there. His is just kind of like this darker, like grape purple, wine purple, something like that. And his is just this vibrant purple with the vibrant green. The greens are actually pretty close. His is a little bit darker, but not by much. But that little bit, that purple definitely does make him seem like a darker figure. And last but not least, here he is with his Constructicon brethren. And I like this a lot. I really do. I think these guys are going to shape up to be really menacing team together. Just gonna be menacing. Yeah, they're changing the aesthetics a little bit, but I think you know, like I said, this is more toy accurate, and because his head, his original head looks more like the Decepticon logo. Maybe that's why they couldn't quite go with that full look. So who knows? Anyway. So for rating on this guy, I'm not counting the misassembly because that's just quality control issue. Everybody has it. It's going to happen. And it was an easy fix, not a fix I want to do again unless I have to. But so like I said, if you guys have that issue, let me know and I can show you how to fix it. But outside of that, the gun handle's a little loose, so I don't like that. Heel spurs are kind of wonky, and the backpack, nobody can do the backpack right with Mixmaster, I don't think. I think Make Toys got the closest, and even that wasn't the best. And you can see his gun just does not hold. So all in all, I have to give him a 7 out of 10. He is not in my top 10 figures of the year. He's not in my top 10 worst figures of the year either. He's not terrible. He's a good bot. I don't know if I would pick him up if it wasn't for the team aspect. To be perfectly honest, I would. You betcha I would. I would buy him in a heartbeat. He's got some issues too, but I think he just kind of pulls everything off a little bit better. He's just all around a better figure. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, I think 7 out of 10. I think that's pretty fair for him. Maybe we'll get some maybe a replacement gun with the next figure. Like we got these baggies of parts for Scrapper. That's a lot of parts. So wish it would have came with like a little bottle of the lube that they recommend, because I don't have that lube. I'll have to look up to see which it is. What kind is a good lube for it. But yeah, well, there you go.